Book 154, Beethoven, Anguish and Triumph by Jan Swafford. Jan Swafford's Beethoven. Anguish and Triumph is nothing less than a monumental biography of one of history's most iconic composers. At nearly 1,000 pages, it is both a vast cultural history and an intimate portrait of Ludwig van Beethoven, a man whose life, marked by genius, suffering, and stubborn resilience, still reverberates in every concert hall today. Swafford does not treat Beethoven as a marble bust or mythic hero of music. Instead, he paints him as intensely human, eccentric, difficult, socially clumsy, yet filled with a relentless fire to create. His deafness, far from being a tragic footnote, is presented as a crucible, a force that deepened his art and transformed personal anguish into music that embodies triumph. The strength of Swafford's biography lies in its balance. On one hand, it gives readers a deeply researched and vivid historical context: Vienna's cultural life, the Napoleonic Wars, the political tremors of 19th century Europe. On the other, it never loses sight of the man himself. Beethoven's messy love affairs, his struggles with family and patrons, and his volatile personality. These intimate details make the composer feel alive, flawed, and profoundly relatable. Equally compelling is Swafford's gift for explaining music. He takes on Beethoven's compositions, from early piano sonatas to the late string quartets, not with dry analysis, but with poetic, accessible language. He conveys what makes these works revolutionary, how they shifted the very language of music, and why they still move us 2 centuries later. The subtitle Anguish and Triumph is apt. The book shows Beethoven's life as a perpetual swing between torment and exaltation. His story is not simply of a man who overcame deafness, but of someone who reshaped suffering into art so universal that it speaks to joy, freedom, and the human condition itself. Swafford's Beethoven. Anguish and Triumph is a definitive, engrossing biography, as rich in historical insight as it is in emotional depth. For music lovers, it is a revelation. For general readers, it is an unforgettable story of a man who, against every obstacle, carved eternity into sound.